Luis Castillo last season. It was just another season hyphen with a roughly 3.5 ERA.
Yeah, pretty much you can, book him in for 30+ starts, 3.5 ERA.
With 50+ homers. It's incredible. Jammed him and a weak grounder. Donovan charges. And a low throw, but plenty of time. 2 ground ball outs to begin things tonight for Luis Castillo.
I talked about that run, that pitch from Luis Castillo, just getting in off the barrel, man. If he can handle that with that kind of velocity, 95, 97, he's going to be in good shape.
Castillo on a 2-2. Swing and a miss. 96. We're seeing some really impressive velocity from Castillo in these early innings of his season debut.
And you mentioned, the fact early innings, but early part of the year too. You mentioned this too, Goldie. The fact it takes him a little bit to get up to that 95, 96 mark with that run on that fastball. So really good sign.
Really ties him up. The first flex from Castillo this year. Kind of like his personality, right? Pretty even keeled. He gets a swing and a miss there on a fastball to Wells, his second strikeout.
Again, just living at the top of the zone. A little bit of run on that hitter. Good 95. Good average on that hitter, but just bouncing off the mound too.
Grisham at second, Judge at first. He struck him out. A 95-mile-an-hour heater from Luis Castillo, and he strands a pair. One, I believe, is 6 by a team this year. Swing and a miss, a wild hack and a high heater.
Be let down once again.
3-2. He got him. Fifth strikeout for Castillo.
Now, one thing with Luis Castillo, we talked about bouncing off the mound, giving that flex, just having that demeanor. We're seeing this when he's on the attack. You see that right there, middle, upper part of the strike zone, getting the 2 strikes quickly, just going after these hitters.
A wild throw, and Naylor thought that he got a tag on there. Let's see if the Mariners want to challenge this. And they do want to challenge, and that throw might have helped things out a little bit. He might have tagged the wallet there at Caballero before he got in. Let's find out. Well, Naylor was pretty convincing of it as soon as.
Straight to the dugout.
Challenging the safe call at first base.
Again, that throw was offline, not unintended, that's for sure, but may have worked in Luis Castillo's advantage.
Now the crowd here who has seen the replay is convinced, as are the Mariners, who are walking off the field.
After review, the call is overturned. The runner is out, and Seattle will retain their challenge.
Yeah, that is huge. Alfonso Marquez, our crew chief, for the announcement. Castillo, 5 scoreless innings in his season debut. Here comes the 1-2. And he goes. Aaron Judge strikes out. And a huge out number 2 in a close 6th inning.
And you see Judge shaking his head. Look, this pitch just kind of backed up. That's tough to do. Look, when you're facing Aaron Judge, how good he is, you've got to be pretty much perfect, but having to get a little weak check swing, punch him out on the backup slider.
That is career strikeout number 1,500 for Luis Castillo, the Rock, with a milestone tonight against the Yankees. Fly ball, Arozarena cutting to his right with room, makes the catch. What a season debut for Luis Castillo. The Rock, sturdy as ever, hanging zeros through 6 against the Yankees.